last time you had a vegetable?
Yesterday, Tuesday, month.
Damn it, Janet! Meet Prunes, a daily pack of 8 delicious gummies filled with all the essential vitamins, minerals, and superfoods you need to thrive.
But don't I need like over 60 essential nutrients? Vitamin C, D, zinc, copper, oh god, it's so much!
Janet, my little superstar. Prunes has all of that. And from whole food ingredients, you can actually read, not some crazy chemical compound.
Organic spinach.
I can read it! Heck yeah, you can, buff boy! Bring it in, you two. Prunes is packed with the 8 MVCs you need to feel better every day. Whole fruits, whole veggies, vitamins and minerals, herbs, antioxidants, prebiotics, and it's even got your full dose of mood-boosting adaptogens and super mushrooms. Which could help with that anxiety I'm picking up, bud. Plus, they're an adorable, snackable, bite-sized treat you can take on the go. They're basically fruit snacks with benefits without the fillers. Like your childhood gummies grew up and got a real job.
And these are vegan too, right? I don't like to hurt animals.
Interesting. But yes, Prunes are vegan, gluten-free, and ethically sourced.
Where can I get more?
At Prunes.co.
Hey man, look, I work out, I get gains, and I know for a fact that if something helps you, it has to taste terrible. Help me. Oh god.
Prunes figured out how to make gummies delicious and nutritious.
No pain and gain. It tastes like sweet berry.
Prunes knows you need greens you'll actually like to take every day. Because without proper comprehensive nutrition, you will be severely deficient and die. Just kidding. But 92% of people are deficient in essential vitamins and minerals. Luckily, Prunes tasty gummies make sticking to a nutrient regimen easier than ever. Think of them as your ultimate spotter that meets you where you're at. Whether you're keeping cravings at bay on that business trip, staying sane through the madness of life, or crushing those demanding college years, Prunes is just the assist you need. That's it, Janet! Take that full body vitality straight to the hole!
Tastes great!
Sugar-free Prunes do too.
It comes in sugar-free?
Where does he keep getting these coolers?
The games are game-changing, folks. Just look at all these happy, healthy Groom superstars. It's time to stop slacking and start biohacking. Click the link now and jumpstart your journey to comprehensive health with Grooms.
Chest, feet, and even down there. That's care everywhere, everywhere.
promise me that we will survive.
Has always been divided into people with money and those who want to get it at any cost. And in the middle of this conflict are also those who just fight on one side or the other. Unknown heroes or villains. Perhaps the right choices can be written on the pages of one story or another. The best way to get rich is sometimes to get remembered. Each single struggle will be the fight for your life.
It's just nightmares. They keep haunting me. I feel like I'm back to my childhood again. It's maddening. What the fuck?
Welcome back, David.
Where's my flashlight? A child's room.
You have been chosen, Aran Delira.
here, at my fingertips. Lights up. Oh, I do apologize. Time to walk the clouds. I'm one with the waves. I can feel the rhythm of your heart. Burn to ashes.
This is Lo-Fi, a fully immersive simulated reality that puts you in the driver's seat. A world unbound by the shackles of mortality. A world with no rules, no fail states, no one to answer to. The neon-soaked dreamscape, thick with atmosphere and shrouded in mystery. Low-fidelity lowlifes and decaying synthetic inhabitants stalk its shadowy streets. You're the law here, saint or sinner. Fulfill your deepest wants and desires. Kick back and enjoy some leisure time, or fuel your lust for high-octane excitement. You're in control here. This is your world. This is Lo-Fi.
When the meteorite struck, it unleashed a hostile disease, plunging our world into chaos. Now, we stand as guardians, fighting to protect our world and vanquish all who threaten our existence. Against all odds, we must battle mutations, traitors, and infidels. Every victory brings us closer to retaining our freedom.
Today's the day. You fill out your destiny.
choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
Witcher? Witcher! Whose point did you take?
You can't predict sick days. But with Kleenex, you can be prepared for them. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
Life doesn't stop when you're getting an education. That's why Sophia offers self-paced, online, college-level courses that are designed to transfer. Access 70-plus courses for only $99 a month and start learning today.
Chosen she is. By the gods.
No! You chose her. Go now. Nay! I must save them! Save the village! Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
The studio that brought you Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2. And Fallout 3, Part 2. Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action. More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times big.
use OxyClean.
I just gave really good advice about laundry.
Not just detergent?
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean.
Am I an adult?
It's not clean unless it's OxyClean. Use it everywhere.
Every Raspberry Pi chip that we've shipped over the last 12 years has had ARM technology inside it. It's what I'm excited about when I see people using AI and machine learning technologies on Raspberry Pi, is that you're actually seeing people reaching towards productivity gains. Why is this interesting? Well, this is an entire new tool that humankind has developed over the last 10 years, over the last quarter of my life. Humankind has developed these amazing new tools, and what we're seeing as people try to deploy them in the world is the first whispers of those tools on productivity.
Donovan! Hey, drone. Wake up.
Repurposed scrap, good for nothing.
Hello, sir. I must have unexpectedly powered off.
Yeah, so did I.
Can you locate Donovan's tracker for me?
Wow, he was right in the back. Oh my, goodness, have we crashed? Is everyone all right?
Now you're catching on. Where's Donovan?
One moment while I scan for networks. Strange, I detect no signal on the usual channels.
what's not? Can a blind person describe the light? Our limitations as human beings prevent us from really seeing what is there. But when suggested,
Now you can save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile, which means fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. Do more without spending more. Get Cox Internet for just $35 a month when you add Cox Mobile.
Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body DO protects you everywhere. Everywhere.
it becomes evident. Then we see what is really there. When you have to face evil, fear is not an option.
feeling run? You file, fed, and state 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. Click for eligibility.
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war. And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by Gru. Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't mean they pulled the trigger.
Really spectacular, spared no expense. This place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar. Is anyone there?
Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. We exist for as long as she wants. You won't yet understand.
The plan doesn't change. We keep heading north. We aim for the monolith.
I am not letting Mael die out here.
I've been having nightmares.
Meet the new context-sensitive properties panel in Premiere Pro. The go-to tools you need when and where you need them. Easily modify and apply settings across one or multiple tracks, all in one intuitive panel. Try it now.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us?
Felt familiar somehow.
May everything be decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison, in the shadow of the monolith.
Rischi che segni allo scamioso. Per altre suore. world is in constant motion, and you have places to go. Enterprise has more vehicles and locations than anyone, so you can get just the kind of vehicle you need, when and where you need it. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
Let the leaves you wings.
Tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
darling. It won't end like this. It can't. I won't allow it. You remember when we arrived here? The crowds of people just like us, seeking a better life.
Good day to you, sir or madam. Let me be the first.
All I ask is what every mother wants. A better life for her child. This exodus from the old world, we're all fleeing the Iron Plague. The endless injustice, the chaos swallowing everything. But it turns out there are much deadlier things here than the plague. Why are you doing this? We're not part of your war. This new world was supposed to be beautiful and free, but the factions, mages, technologists had no interest in peace. Their only use for these marvels is to perfect new ways to kill each other. Come on, little girl. Don't.
6 months to find Owain Glendur. 6 months to unite his people. 6 months to conquer England. If he's not on the throne, it's over. Forever.
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable, and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride Flaming Stallion of Delinquency.
Yes! What's your name again?
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th.
Upgrade to Dove Mint to get skin that feels hydrated.
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey! Can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
Mortal Kombat.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in 10 years?
I'll just remember to tell myself it felt important at the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in mixtape.
Treasure these moments. As if the very last. And now for a taste of things to come.
隔层里，谨慎一点。
知道这东西珍贵，但又觉得十分玄乎。
We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this. It's too dangerous, not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
They're looking for Herman. Look, I've no idea what he's done, and I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
You have no idea how this tech has affected my brain. This thing has ruined my life.
You want to know what the mind's eye really is?
It's activating. I know what I have to do.
Not anything. What's the point of putting your life on the line if you're not having a little fun?
Bye. If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, then you don't want it bad enough. I'm gonna fight for
Victory becomes a choice. You take it.
focus on not dying. Well, we get out of here in one piece.
The Magic City. Sure hope it can survive this. Total destruction everywhere.
In the darkest area, slaughtered by savages. My love died from the damages. My valiant eagle, you sought freedom. The enemy's arrow found you and brought sorrow to mourn for a cross on a silent hill. Darkest area has come to kill. High to heaven. Start your flight. Glory forever. Come in, fight.
空炉，实体。
我们就快到了。
We have a long way ahead. Come with me. It's you again, Indira.
You chose yourself who you are.
Wow, Gigi, look. I feel we're getting closer.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Sabi told us that the first shard of my dad is somewhere in here. Let's try to find it quickly before we get ourselves killed. A new function to something. Connecting our vision? That's confusing. Just show me what you mean. Whoa. I know I have to go further, but so much lava. I don't think it was the moment to tell me, but sure, it's just melted metal. Falling apart. Is it heat or the abandonment?
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
I do.
To become a man of honor. Repeat these words. I swear my loyalty is a family. My flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath,
Must be here somewhere.
It's all right.
Look up! Don't hurt her! You gave us quite the chase.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Ah, Roderick, remind me. Did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish. Would it not?
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness. No! Not just a runner, but a fighter. Had we met under a different moon, things might have been different. Lunka!
Please, just pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between.
They said he emerged out of the night, riding on a horse as big as a dragon, his sword ablaze. They said he came out of the Fright Wastelands, shaped by depraved thoughts. A shadow followed him. A shadow who sang a war. They said he was the son of a vagrant god, who sired him with a mortal woman. They said he was forged by a lightning. A lightning that woke up the slumbering princess. She was confined by the abyss. Her only hope, the ship carrying her beloved.
None of you seem to care about them.
Hey, listen. This might be a misunderstanding. There are things I can't call to mind. I arrived here by accident. I can't be one of those people you speak of, right?
Pass through the abyss. I cannot. I am trapped here forever. My memories. Wait. You're saying you lost your memories?
Yes. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I woke up in a room, passed through calibration, and ended up here.
You do seem different from them. Those useless people out there. All they care about is doing their jobs. Perhaps, I'm saying, perhaps you may succeed. If you wish to retrieve your memories, this thing can help you. No, you won't be lost forever like them. They're failures.
Finding my memories? No! I think you've got the wrong person. I've explained it so many times. I did lose my memories, but I'm not one of those people you speak of.
Listen, Abba. I don't know how you ended up here, nor do I care. But you got here, and that means it's your mission. You must find your true memories.
You're insane! What are you doing? Hey! Look at...
This place was always dangerous. And weird. Policy and procedure used to keep us in control. But now, we need a new approach.
family meeting. Let's go.
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him?
No, I thought he's 35. I wanted to have some kind of discipline. Maybe you can hear my voice. I want you to come up here and have a family meeting.
What the hell?
Can you not?
I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you did it.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
With your foot. Yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I was trying to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might have over.
Yeah, you might have. You might have oversteadied.
Yeah, no, it was just a little oversteady.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Roman, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
高手。
真我欠债虽鱼蛇混杂，但也是有规矩的。
我若当道，troll纲将再无奸邪之理。世上将在战。
你若识趣，人可以走，脑袋得留下。
这世上哪有什么常识，不过是世人贪婪无知的妄念。
Until I catch you, you cheeky girl.
Got a cold? Gotta keep going? Gotta go with Alka-Seltzer Plus Severe Cold and Flu Medicine. It works. It's fast. It works fast. Fast cold and flu relief that quickly dissolves in water. When you gotta keep going, you gotta go with Alka-Seltzer Plus Effervescent Tablets. Don't have water available? Prefer a chewable? Try Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold and Flu Fizzy Juice. Use as directed.
Look, Master. Look what a horse it's become. Proud and charming. It'll be a joy to ride, even for a second.
다 죽어가는 행성이라 멀쩡한 게 하나 없다니까.
괜찮아, 괜찮아. 여행을 떠나는 건 언제나 즐거우니까. 시작해볼까? 다 함께 가자.
전술대로 움직이고. 그러고 보니 행성 어딘가에 바다도 있다고.
정말? 와, 몸을 닦이나.
I've seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge, or luster, or name.
digital sanctuary. A safe place.
It was.
Core won't let you escape, Exo. Even if you do, nobody escapes the glitch.
Then, I fight them. Here.
claws that can cut through vibranium alloy. On my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3. Counting you.
And that's 2 too many.
Be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Iron Force has been found.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful. Stand wasame.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough! Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Trust in your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the... We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Roman here is after you.
戦実行のリーダーは
君がリーダーか。
そうよ。もう壊れやすい私じゃない。
ほっほー、その子はルーという名前なのか。ああ、サム、失礼だな。私も羽橋部隊のメンバーなんだ。はじめまして、サム。人形？え、何？人形？人形じゃない。よく見てほしい。私は生きているぞ。
彼はドールマン。この人形にパワーを宿しているの。その名の通りね。元は手配師だった。
ああ、肉体があった頃ね。今となっては過ぎた話だ。この姿になってからその能力が消え失せたよ。
ルー、どこだ？
ありがとう。
私のいたところでも赤ちゃんは生まれなくてずっとお母さんのお腹にいた。
そう。ここではね、赤ちゃんはね、生まれて大きくなる。そういう世界なの。
トゥモローが理解できないのも仕方ないだろう。彼女がいたのは死者の空間だ。だから子供が生まれてくることもなかったんだろう。
じゃあレイニーの赤ちゃんは生まれるでしょ。
いつかは生まれるはずだ。そうだろ？
ごめんね。
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange song. Alone.
Is this hell?
Hell would have meaning. No, this is just us and our gloom.
Can I leave?
We're not stuck or lost. No. We are right where we are supposed to be.
Make peace with the gloom. There's no better way. Trust me.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
Kurt! Is that you?
Use this channel only in emergencies. But I can hear them again. They're coming closer.
She's here. She's somewhere in this sector.
I had to discover what lay beyond. I had to see it with my own eyes. Who are you?
I'm here to help you. My name is Nolan. I'm a special investigator. I work with your father.
Help me.
We gotta go now.
I never asked for your help. Why are you risking everything for me?
I'm not gonna let them hurt you, Natalie. This thing means so much.
I never asked for any of this.
We'll find a way.
I hope you're right.
I'm doing whatever is necessary to keep you safe.
disaster. Now the worst seems to be over. Wiring target.
Stay here. Stand guard.
On me. Bloody hell.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
gangs tear the place apart. They've taken my brother. It's time to fight.
Redline, I got your back. Always.
I never asked for this.
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Uncharted 4 is an exemplary tale of adventure, brotherhood, and the pursuit of treasure that brilliantly wraps up Nathan Drake's story. If you're a fan of high-stakes action and rich narratives, this game is an absolute must-play. The story begins with Nathan Drake, now retired from his treasure hunting days, living a quiet life with his wife, Elena. However, his past catches up to him when his long-lost brother, Sam, reappears with a tantalizing proposition: the hunt for the lost pirate colony of Libertalia and its legendary treasure. This setup pulls Nathan back into a world he thought he had left behind. One of the core strengths of Uncharted 4's narrative is its focus on character development and relationships. The dynamic between Nathan and Sam is central to the story. Their bond, filled with shared history and tension, drives much of the game's emotional depth. You see their relationship evolve as they embark on their perilous quest, revealing layers of loyalty, guilt, and sacrifice. The game does an excellent job of weaving in Nathan's internal conflict. He's torn between his adventurous past and his desire for a stable future with Elena. This tension adds a layer of complexity to his character and makes his journey all the more compelling. The narrative explores themes of identity and legacy, questioning whether Nathan can truly leave behind the life of a thief and what it means to chase dreams at the cost of personal relationships. The story is paced beautifully with a perfect balance of high-octane action sequences and quieter, character-driven moments. The flashbacks to Nathan and Sam's childhood are particularly effective, providing context and depth to their bond and motivations. These glimpses into their past make their current struggles and ambitions more relatable and poignant. The culmination of the story in Libertalia is nothing short of spectacular. The mythical pirate haven is brought to life with stunning detail, and the final act is a thrilling blend of action and emotional resolution. If you're looking for a game with a gripping story and well-developed characters, Uncharted 4 is an unforgettable experience that delivers on all fronts. Nathan Drake's final adventure is one that you won't want to miss. The Last of Us Part 1. One of the first things that struck me about The Last of Us is how beautifully crafted the world is. Despite the bleak setting, there's a haunting beauty to the environments. Overgrown cities, abandoned homes, and nature reclaiming the world are rendered with incredible detail. The game's art direction and environmental storytelling are top-notch, making every location feel unique and telling its own story of the world that once was. The gameplay in The Last of Us balances tense combat, stealth, and exploration. The encounters with infected and human enemies are intense and require strategic thinking. The limited resources and brutal combat mechanics emphasize the harshness of the world, making every encounter feel meaningful. Stealth is often the best approach, and the game's level design supports multiple playstyles, allowing you to tackle situations in various ways. The storytelling in The Last of Us is where the game truly shines. The narrative is gripping from start to finish, filled with emotional highs and lows.
It can't be fun.
The relationship between Joel and Ellie is at the heart of the story, and watching it develop is both touching and profound. The game doesn't shy away from dark themes and tough moral choices, making you question what you would do in their situation. The writing is sharp, and the dialogue feels natural, adding to the overall immersion. The game's sound design and music also deserve special mention. The sound effects are realistic and enhance the tension, especially during stealth sequences. The soundtrack, composed by Gustavo Santaolalla, is hauntingly beautiful and perfectly complements the game's emotional tone. The music adds another layer to the storytelling, making key moments even more impactful. While The Last of Us Part 1 is nearly flawless, It's worth noting that the game is very linear. This isn't a sandbox experience, but rather a tightly controlled narrative journey. For me, this works perfectly, as it allows the story to remain focused and impactful, but it's something to keep in mind if you prefer more open-ended games. In conclusion, The Last of Us Part 1 is a must-play for anyone who values storytelling in games. Its combination of a compelling narrative, rich character development, stunning visuals, and intense gameplay creates an unforgettable experience. Joel and Ellie's journey through a ravaged world is one of the most powerful stories in gaming, and it's an experience that should not be missed. If you're looking for a game that will move you, challenge you, and stay with you long after you finish, The Last of Us Part 1 is the perfect choice. Mafia Definitive Edition. Let's talk about Mafia Definitive Edition, the 2020 remake of the classic 2002 game. This remake isn't just a visual upgrade, it's a complete reimagining that brings the story and characters to life in stunning detail. If you're a fan of gripping narratives and period pieces, this game is a must-play. You play as Tommy Angelo, a taxi driver who gets swept into the world of organized crime in the 1930s. The story follows Tommy's rise through the ranks of the Salieri crime family, and it's a tale filled with drama, betrayal, and intense moments. What I love about Mafia Definitive Edition is how it captures the essence of the original game while adding new layers of depth and nuance to the story and characters. The visuals in this remake are absolutely stunning. Lost Heaven, the fictional city based on Chicago, is beautifully recreated with meticulous attention to detail. The period-specific architecture, vintage cars, and atmospheric lighting make the city feel alive and authentic. Driving through the rain-soaked streets at night or watching the sunset over the city skyline are moments that really showcase the game's graphical prowess. The performances are top-notch, adding emotional weight to the story. You really get a sense of the characters' personalities and motivations, which makes the narrative even more engaging. Gameplay-wise, Mafia Definitive Edition strikes a good balance between action and storytelling. The combat is satisfying, with a mix of gunfights and melee combat that feels intense and impactful. The driving mechanics have also been improved, making the vintage cars a joy to drive. The game's missions are varied and well-designed, keeping you engaged throughout the story. One of the standout features for me is the game's commitment to its 1930s setting. The period-specific details from the radio broadcasts and music to the fashion and dialogue immerse you in the era. It's clear that a lot of care and attention went into making the world of Mafia Definitive Edition feel authentic and lived in. However, the game does have its limitations. The open world of Lost Heaven, while beautifully crafted, isn't as interactive as you might expect from a modern open world game. There's not a lot to do outside of the main story missions, which can make the city feel a bit empty at times. But for me, this isn't a deal breaker, as the focus is clearly on delivering a compelling narrative experience. In conclusion, Mafia Definitive Edition is a fantastic remake that revitalizes a classic story with stunning visuals and modern gameplay mechanics. If you're a fan of story-driven games and appreciate a well-crafted period piece, this game is definitely worth your time. It's an immersive cinematic experience that will keep you hooked from start to finish. Tommy Angelo's journey through the criminal underworld of Lost Heaven is one you won't want to miss. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, if we're talking about the best story games, we absolutely have to mention The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This game is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to storytelling, and it's one that I could talk about for hours. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a grizzled monster hunter navigating a war-torn world in search of his adopted daughter, Ciri. The story is incredibly rich and layered, filled with complex characters, political intrigue, and moral ambiguity. What really stands out to me is how well the game handles its main storyline alongside the countless side quests. Each quest feels meaningful and adds depth to the world and its inhabitants. The writing in The Witcher 3 is some of the best you'll find in any game. The dialogue is sharp and natural, and the choices you make have real weight affecting the story and the world around you. I love how the game doesn't shy away from tough, morally gray decisions. There are rarely any clear-cut good or bad choices, which makes every decision feel significant and impactful. The characters are another highlight. Geralt, with his dry wit and gruff exterior, is a compelling protagonist. But it's not just Geralt. The entire cast of characters, from the sorceress Yennefer to the lovable bard Dandelion, are well developed and memorable. Their personal stories and relationships with Geralt add so much to the overall narrative. Visually, the game is stunning. The world of The Witcher 3 is incredibly detailed and varied, from the bustling cities and war-torn villages to the dense forests and snowy mountains. The game's use of color and lighting is fantastic, creating an atmosphere that's both immersive and beautiful. Riding through a stormy night or watching the sunset over a lake are moments that really stick with you. The gameplay is equally impressive. Combat is fluid and satisfying with a mix of swordplay, magic, and alchemy. The monster hunts are particularly exciting, requiring you to research and prepare for each unique foe. The open world is packed with things to do, from exploring hidden treasures and crafting powerful gear to playing Gwent, the surprisingly addictive in-game card game. One of the most memorable aspects for me is how the game handles its lore. The world of The Witcher is steeped in rich history and mythology, and the game does an excellent job of weaving this lore into the story and the environment. It makes the world feel alive and believable. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is an epic adventure that raises the bar for storytelling in games. Its blend of deep, engaging narrative, complex characters, and a richly detailed world makes it a standout title. If you're looking for a game with a story that will keep you hooked from start to finish, this one is a must-play. Geralt's journey is one you won't soon forget. Disco Elysium. Alright, let's dive into the world of Disco Elysium, a game that has redefined what storytelling in video games can be. If you haven't played this gem yet, you're in for a treat. I have to say, Disco Elysium blew me away with its depth and creativity. You play as a down-and-out detective with a serious case of amnesia, trying to solve a murder mystery in the grungy, fictional city of Rabako. What makes this game truly stand out is its dialogue and character interactions. The writing is sharp, witty, and often darkly humorous. Every conversation feels meaningful and can lead you down various narrative paths, depending on your choices. The game doesn't just hand you the story, it lets you discover it through exploration and dialogue, which makes it incredibly immersive. One of the coolest things about Disco Elysium is how it handles skills and abilities. Instead of just being stats that affect combat or simple tasks, your skills are like voices in your head, each with its own personality and opinion. This adds layers to your character and makes every decision feel significant. Your choices can lead to different outcomes, and the game has multiple endings based on how you play. It really feels like you're shaping the story with every decision you make. The art style is another highlight. It's this beautiful, painterly aesthetic that perfectly captures the bleak, melancholic atmosphere of the game. Combined with an evocative soundtrack, it creates an experience that's as much about the mood as it is about the narrative. But I won't lie, Disco Elysium isn't for everyone. It's very text-heavy, so if you're not into reading lots of dialogue, it might not be your cup of tea. However, if you love deep, narrative-driven games with rich, complex characters and a story that sticks with you long after you've finished, this game is a must-play. I can't recommend Disco Elysium enough if you're looking for a game that offers a truly unique storytelling experience. It's a masterpiece in narrative design and one of the best story games I've ever played. Red Dead Redemption 2.
You're lit? Sure. Got some kind of rock in your boot?
Alright, let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that absolutely floored me with its storytelling and depth. If you're into immersive narratives and rich character development, this one's a must-play. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you step into the boots of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw in the dying days of the Wild West. The story is gripping from start to finish, weaving a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. What I love about this game is how it makes you care about Arthur and the members of the Van der Lindang. Each character feels real with their own backstories, personalities, and motivations. The world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is incredibly detailed and alive. From the bustling towns to the vast open wilderness, every corner of this game is meticulously crafted. The dynamic weather and day-night cycle add to the immersion, making you feel like you're truly living in this world. It's the kind of game where you can get lost just exploring and taking in the scenery. The writing and voice acting are top-notch. The dialogue feels natural and the characters are brought to life by outstanding performances. Arthur's journey is filled with emotional highs and lows, and the game doesn't shy away from tough, morally complex situations. It really makes you think about the choices you make and their consequences. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those rare games where everything just comes together perfectly. The story, characters, world building, and gameplay all combine to create an unforgettable experience. If you're looking for a game with a compelling narrative and a world that feels truly alive, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game you can't miss. Trust me, it's an epic tale that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Alright, let's dive into The Quarry. This game is a thrilling, interactive horror story that keeps you on the edge of your seat. You play as a group of teenagers who are spending their last night at summer camp. But things quickly go from fun to terrifying. The game starts with everyone excited for their last night together, but as the sun goes down, strange and creepy things start happening. You have to make choices for the characters, and these choices will decide who lives and who doesn't.
Oh my god.
It's like being in a scary movie where you control what happens next. The characters in The Quarry are really interesting. Each one has their own personality and backstory. As you play, you get to know them better and understand their fears and motivations. This makes the story more engaging because you care about what happens to them. One of the best parts of the game is the suspense. You never know what's going to happen next. There are moments when you have to make quick decisions, and these moments are very intense. The wrong choice can lead to a character getting hurt or worse. The game also looks amazing, the graphics are very detailed, and the setting of the camp at night is really creepy. The sound effects and music add to the scary atmosphere, making you feel like you're really there with the characters. The Quarry is a game that combines storytelling with horror in a very effective way. It's all about making choices and dealing with the consequences. If you enjoy scary stories where you get to decide what happens, you'll love The Quarry. It's like being in your own horror movie, trying to keep everyone safe while uncovering the mysteries of the night. Life is Strange.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I'm gonna kill you.
This game is all about choices and feelings. You play as Max, a girl who can rewind time. It's like a magic power she gets one day. The story is set in a small town called Arcadia Bay. Max comes back to her hometown after many years to go to school. There, she meets her old friend Chloe. Chloe is very different now and she needs Max's help. The story is about their friendship and a big mystery they need to solve. The cool thing about Life is Strange is the choices you make. Every choice changes the story. You can go back and change your decisions if you don't like what happens. This makes the game very interesting because you see how different choices make different outcomes. By the end of the game, the story gets very intense and emotional. There are many ups and downs, and you get really attached to the characters. The game also talks about serious topics like bullying, family problems, and growing up. It makes you think about real life issues. The ending is very powerful and can make you feel a lot of emotions. Life is Strange is a great story game because it makes you care about the characters and their journey. It's easy to play and understand, and the timed rewind power is a fun twist. If you like stories where your choices matter and change the outcome, you'll love this game. It's like watching a good movie where you get to decide what happens next. Kingdom Come Deliverance. So let's talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance, a medieval RPG from Warhorse Studios. This game started its journey back in 2011 and finally hit the shelves in 2018. Despite some initial bugs, it got mostly positive reviews. What sets it apart is its focus on historical accuracy set in 15th century Bohemia. It's not your typical RPG, it feels more like a medieval life simulator. First off, the story is pretty gripping. You play as Henry, a blacksmith's son, whose peaceful life is shattered when his village is attacked and his parents are killed. This kicks off Henry's quest for revenge in his journey to become a knight. The game world is stunning, powered by CryEngine with lush forests and detailed environments. What's cool is that NPCs have their own routines and your actions can significantly change how the game unfolds. Now the gameplay is where it gets really interesting. Kingdom Come Deliverance isn't just about swinging swords, it's about realism. Combat requires you to time your strikes and position yourself just right. You also have to manage things like hunger and hygiene. Ignore these and you'll face the consequences. Your reputation matters too. Mess up and you might find yourself in jail or facing hefty fines. It's a game where every choice counts. All in all, Kingdom Come Deliverance is a fantastic game. If you're into RPGs that go heavy on realism and historical detail, it's challenging, immersive, and incredibly rewarding. So if you haven't played it yet, now is a great time to dive into this medieval adventure.
Alright, chat. I'm up. We'll start to go going.
Ghost of Tsushima is a standout title from Sucker Punch, known for games like Sly Cooper and Infamous. This game set.
Remember, my PC got reset, so I don't have any animations or anything added to OBS, so we'll be adding that later today.
Initially, I was skeptical about Ghost of Tsushima. It looked good, but seemed too familiar, almost like a Ubisoft game. However, it turned out to be much more. The unique setting and the guiding wind system, which replaces traditional waypoints, allow you to immerse yourself fully in the world without constantly staring at a map. One of the key strengths of Ghost of Tsushima is its lack of repetitive tasks. Each open world objective feels distinct, pushing you to use different skills and strategies. Whether it's stealth, samurai combat, or even composing techniques.
Game's fake anti-cheat. And folks, if you watch what I've got to share with you on today's video all the way through, and you still support Call of Shame, you are just as problematic as every single one of these kids out here cheating in Call of Duty. Now, I'm not saying Call of Shame's out here ratting folks' PCs or trying to do anything nefarious, but what I am going to share with you guys on today's video is grounds to say at a bare minimum, they're taking advantage of the generosity of their own community and viewers by telling them complete and utter lies.
I can stop the cheats before they are injected. Me, the Guardian.
But don't worry, we got the receipts to prove it on a video that begins right now.
The Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
And I'd like
to prove it and then send it to him. So I'm going to send him something really nice.
So wait, are you telling me that Call of Shame is offering for download a program that is screenshotting your desktop and sending him pictures of your desktop?
Pretty much. But as I said, like in any run, otherwise, like any run, pretty much, you know, just says it is what it is. There's fuck all really else about it. It drops the execution file. So, see the program that you see I'm running here?
Yeah.
Even though I run that from my desktop, that's actually running from Windows 10.
Okay.
So what it does is it extracts itself another program that runs inside of itself, which is normally something a rat or a Trojan type program would do.
And that's what this program's doing currently on your virtual machine?
Mm-hmm. The drops executable file name immediately after the start. See this here?
Yeah.
Right, so what that means is when it runs, it will extract the program into C:\Windows 10 and then run that program.
So what's that program doing?
Well, that's this. Literally is that.
This computer is too slow.
Dude, what?
Okay.
Now, where you can see, it's detected a couple of little bits there, but if I go like that, yeah.
Detected rewas?
Yep.
You have rewas running on your virtual machine?
Of course I do.
Okay. What else do you have running?
And you'll see.
And you have a Cronus Zen? Okay, so it picks up.
Zen.
So it's detecting rewas, it's detecting Cronus Zen, checking for Warzone
It's
agent.
supposed to check for sweat play and sweat play macros, but I don't have the application to test that. So I can only test it with what I've got. Macros completed. Oh no, it's detected Zen Studio. What am I going to do to stop this? Oh, I know. Right, so now if I go... Oh. What did it miss? Oh, it missed the fact that I've just uninstalled it and took everything with it. So it's got no trace detection. It only knows what's running right now, and it only checks for things that are blatantly obvious. So it's no cheat detector really. It's just a.
So if you had Cronus Zen installed but not running, would it pop up on there?
Yes.
Okay.
It just checks the path. Because, you know, like when you install it, it goes like, where do you want to install this? And you're
Yeah,
like,
but the game already detects rewas and Cronus. It'll just boot you out to the main menu. Or to the desktop.
Oh, that's great. I've got no desktop icons. Because I love your picture. Yeah, so he's also gonna get that now. Wherever that shit is, he's gonna get that picture. Desktop. Where's send?
I just don't understand the whole screenshot process. I mean, here's the thing. Is it only taking screenshots while the Guardian Defender's running, or when you shut it down, will it continue to take screenshots? Because that could be a problem. What if I hop off the game and I go enter my bank details in to order a pizza or something like that?
Well, from what I understand, it only does it when it's doing this scan.
How mindfuck do you think Call of Shame would be if I made a fucking video about this? Like, oh my god, it actually works. GG's. Congrats.
But it only checks for certain things. You know what I mean? I'll bet you if I used any of the cheap providers, like injectors or anything, it would not know fuck all. He's limited it to like what it detects and shit, you know what I mean? Because yeah, I'm going to remove Cronus Zen again in a second, but I'm going to do it without the removal of traces to see if it still detects it. But if you do remove Cronus Zen and not click the next, like that link, then there's something wrong with you. Especially if you was trying to cover your tracks. So now I've done.
So like basically like all the config packs and the shit that's actually that you can that if you don't delete you can re-download Zen Studios, plug your Cronus in, and it automatically be having your recoil, your auto recoil control, no recoil programs. Okay. All right, that's what I was just making sure.
I'm just wondering if that's what he detects, or if he's trying to detect the binary itself. He's trying to detect the binary itself. There you go. So look, I didn't even uninstall traces, and he still doesn't find the fact that I've ran Zen.
So they literally have to have Zen running when they run this program for it to detect it.
It needs to be installed.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't need to necessarily be running, but it needs to be properly installed.
So like if somebody, check this, if a streamer was being accused of using a Cronus, right? And they're like, you can PC check me, and I was like, good, I'm gonna use Guardian Defender. And I ran it, and they had just simply pressed delete it, saved all their settings, so all they have to do after the PC check is go click install. It wouldn't pick that up? It wouldn't pick that up?
Bingo. Exactly.
Alright. What if I rename the EXE to not Cronus Zen Studio or something like that? You know what I mean? What if I named it to Hoppa's Fuck Palace? Name it Hoppa's Fuck Palace. God damn it. Did you have to make that your background? Jesus Lord.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well make him work for him, you know what I mean?
Do you have any regrets about your YouTube career, Hoppa? A couple. I pretty much just prevented myself from ever running for any kind of government office. Can you imagine that in the smear campaign against me? Is this who you want leading the free nation? What does Hoppa do in the face of adversity?
Right, so let me quickly go in here, rename that as well. We'll call
Hoppa's Fuck Palace. Hoppa's Fuck Palace.
See, now this will be able to, so I can check now as well to see if it actually checks the register, if it's checking for file names.
Okay, so I found the Zen Studio even though you named it Hoppa's Fuck Palace.
Yeah, and I am wondering now. Probably an entry in here, registry.
So you think all it's doing is just crawling your system for an entry?
Yeah.
So all they would have to do is just change one little thing in the registry and it would stop to picking it up?
Quite possibly, yeah. Okay. As long as I can find it in here.
Yeah, rename everything to Hoppa's Fuck Palace and then see if, not Fuck Hoppa. Okay, Fuck Palace, Hoppa's Fuck Palace. Come on, man, we gotta keep the branding right.
Yeah. Got there's two there already, which are linked to the binary.
Okay. So how would you change that to where it wouldn't pick it up?
Point.
Okay.
Oh, there's another 3 entries. Point. Now we do another search. I I'm pretty sure that he's either checking for binary locations and
But
stuff like that.
but since you removed it from the binary, does it still work? Can you still load up Zen, or do you have to do?
What do you mean? Zen
oh,
running.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad.
But to be honest with you, just the fact that you can right click uninstall it and it's fucking Guardian's none the fucking wiser makes it kind of useless. As I said, it's literally just searching for, you know, a small list of applications, and if it does find them, it screenshots and sends it back.
So at this point, we've more than determined Call of Sheet's fake anti-cheat does not work at all, especially to detect the things that Call of Shame says that it detects. I mean, at this point, we just kind of found it odd that they try to get a bunch of people, viewers maybe even, to download this software for this fake non-working anti-cheat if it really doesn't work. Well, what's the purpose of it? And that's where we started to veer into the territory of suspicion and started uncovering the possibility that this software could, in fact, be nefarious. What Frank uncovered was scary, to say the least.
The iris thing is one thing that does actually interest me, because look where that's coming from.
Oh, Hong Kong, huh?
Oh, we they went to Chinese, I see.
And then there's like archives there from in France.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands. Look, there's a couple of hits to America.
Where is he sending all this shit out to? Why does it need to go so many different places?
Yeah, but that's the thing that's interesting. Like, I'm not sure exactly why, but yeah, basically he's uploaded.
Wait, look how much traffic's coming from each one of these.
Yeah, I know, right? And as I said, it'll extract itself into like Windows 10 and then run it again, and like run a. And as I said, that's this here that drops the executable file immediately after start. And if you click that, it's obviously suspicious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you shouldn't. Why would you excrete a file into Windows 10? Like, what's
I don't know. What could be some of the uses that are non-nefarious of that, though?
There isn't. Like, that's a nefarious. Well, that's seen as like a possibly nefarious item.
What could it possibly mean? Like, what could they be trying to do? Could it be all
binaries inside of binaries?
Could it all be in the like attempt to catch people cheating, or could it be for like bad stuff?
It
like
could
that has
be
nothing to do with cheating. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it could be either. We're not sure, but like, you know, generally, discharging your binary.
I think less people would ask these type of questions if Call of Shame was like, if there was like an actual face to put behind who Call of Shame is, you know, some information and not so much misinformation and anonymity.
And I don't know if you've noticed something else as well. Even though it doesn't show on my machine, can you see something that's different? Can you see my screen and the little screenshot that it's showing? What the fuck is this?
Button 1, button 6, all that? What is that?
Exactly.
Wait, does that say DS4 up there at the top?
That does indeed.
Label 11, button 2. What is that a screenshot of?
Well, you see when you're making a program, see like this here?
Yeah.
On the blue thing, it is one of these.
Okay.
But it's been, you know, coloured and, you know, styled to look like that.
Yeah.
Now this here is what they call a hidden dialogue. So that's not supposed to be seen.
Okay.
But as you can see, we can see it.
Why does it say DS4 though?
I'm not sure. But as I said, that's one of the weird things that's, you know...
Wait, why? Okay, so, but hold on the actual application, there's only 2 buttons that you can interact with. Start, start and view website. But over there, they're showing button up to 6. Wait, can you scroll to the right of that screenshot? Does it show what's to the right of that? Oh, it'd be nice to see it was in that box.
Cuts off. Yeah, it cuts off.
Is it a useless application? They just like a little project they threw together to be like, look what we did? Or is there some nefarious purpose behind it? Because we never got to the bottom of that's what happened last time. But I did notice a giant, significant performance loss on my computer after I stupidly downloaded their last anti-cheat without, you know, putting it through a VM. That's when I let the cheat provider come through and have it and all, you know, and I ended up having to reformat after that. Then my computer was instantly better, but...
Oh, there's an interesting little... See now, that is the form.
Okay.
that we were just looking at.
What does it all mean, Basil?
Right. What does it all mean, Basil? Well, this here is the interesting bit, but it's base encoded in some description, but it's stored in an image container.
Can you decrypt it?
Probably not. Yeah, and it's stored in a resource table as well.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, that there is the dialogue box.
Okay.
And that should be that there.
Yeah, there's a black area in there.
So, to store one inside of a resource, like, object, and then spawning that, seems a little bit kind of...
That's weird, man.
All you gotta do is change the name
all your registry.
and delete all the registries.
Yeah.
And it doesn't detect it.
Nope.
So it's really just scanning your register is really all it's doing.
Yeah.
Not that effective.
But yeah, so there you go. That shows you just how easy it is to get past it. And then if we go and double click my old Hatford's Fuck Palace.
But when you open that, that'll create another registry, right?
Quite possibly. That's exactly what I wanted to check.
Okay, so yeah, open it, check the registry. If it has anything, delete it, and then run Guardian while it's still open. I want to see.
Still didn't find it.
That's insane. So Zen Studio's running, and it didn't find it. All you had to do is just remove the registry entries.
Yep.
Interesting. So you could be like, see, even Call of Shame says I'm not cheating. I run their anti-cheat. And then meanwhile, you are actually cheating, and you've got the cheat program installed and running with their program running because their program really doesn't detect shit.
Pretty much.
But all you gotta do is just like you do, just Control F search that shit and delete them. And you're good to go, and it'll never detect it, even if it's running. That's insane. This is just some gimmick program, and it's fucking mining crypto on the back end. That's a problem.
Well, they've got probably about 0.00001 of a Bitcoin from me already.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, no, it is 100%. But I don't think he is. Actually, you know,
I hope not.
Do that.
I'm just saying that's a lot of connections being made on the back end and shit like that.
Yeah, but it's also Microsoft services and like API calls, which is also a little bit weird. It does 5 HTTP requests, and they're to a place called DigiCert.
Okay, so that's probably nothing then, right?
No, that there is nothing, because that there is for that.
Okay. What's that say? Siam Computer?
Kamal Hassan.
Kamal Hassan.
So that's who's written his program. It wasn't called a shame.
Yeah, MD Kamal Hassan. We looked him up. He's a fiber dev.
Yeah, but that's the person who's paid and bought. I'll tell you what, Digital CERN cert from DigiSign ain't cheap either. Like that's an expensive fucking certification to get. And basically all it is a signed cert that says that your program's legit.
This is him. Siam Computer CEO, Mohammed Kamrul Hassan. 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
She's got an amazing tattoo. She's got, whoa, jiggle physics. Lots of jiggle physics. And amazing makeup. They have this beautiful pink soft glow filter, making her look extra soft and lovely. Her ears twitch. That's cute. But yeah, I think they did great with the aesthetics. Let me know what you guys think, especially if you're fans of the culture.
Download Watcher of Realms for free.
Kamrul Hassan, Siam Computers. Let's do a little bit of research on the owner of Siam Computers, Kamrul Hassan. Oh no. Look what the first result for Kamrul Hassan Siam Computers showed. Kamrul Hassan, according to Malware Bazaar, has signed off on no less than 12 different pieces of confirmed malware. This guy's willing to sign off on crypto miners, software with remote access trojans, keyloggers, ransomware, botnets, the whole 9 yards. I searched his name in combination with Scion Computers, and then it popped up here, this page. So this is a website that holds a bunch of like data on known malware, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're viewing the entry for this fucking whatever this is, right? And it shows all the hash. It shows the file name was winrar-x64.exe. That was one of the file names that was in that Guardian anti-cheat that I downloaded. That was one of the files that it downloaded. And you can download a sample here if you need to. It was a
coin miner.
It was a coin miner. Yada 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 yada. This is the guy that reported it.
And then look who fucking signed it.
And look who signed it. The same people that signed Call of Shame's last 2 programs. No wonder I had to reformat my fucking PC after I downloaded their bullshit anti-cheat. This is exactly why I had you do it in a fucking virtual machine, Frank.
Yeah.
That's proof that they're signing fucking programs that are nefarious. They shouldn't be trusted. How are they able to get away with signing programs that got minors in them? Like, shouldn't you lose your ability to sign a program, or can anybody just sign a fucking program?
If you got the money, anyone can do it. Because that's possibly the same cert.
Well, it says Scion Computer MD Rules Hassan was the one that signed.
Yeah, 1 minute, let me check the key. Oh, this is so confusing because I've got Windows inside Windows. Let me go to properties again. Because I can check the hash, and then if the hash is the same, then it's the same key.
That's so crazy. When I put his name in, the fucking first thing that pops up is malware.
I'm guessing that is the same key because it was valid from 2022 to 2025. So that is the same key.
So the same person, what do you mean by that? So what does that mean?
That whoever signed that program that you're looking at on abuse.ch or whatever,
yeah,
it's the exact same program, person, and certification that certified this version.
So the same person that certified some malware that contained a coin miner is the same one that's signing Call of Shame shit.
Yes.
Interesting.
Dangerous.
Can you take that program apart and see if it's actually like calling anything like this like if that's, or if you could decrypt that, or I don't know. That sounds a little...
As I said, I did dismantle and I didn't see nothing in there that looked out of place.
Wow.
So he might have cleaned it up. But, you know, that doesn't mean it's still not doing, or it's, you know, the people behind it haven't got a nefarious attempt. Like, you know, thing is, they could change it in like 2 days and the download link will, you know, have the dodgy version. As I said, remember what I said about the version number? It's 1.0 up here, but if you look in the binary, it's 1.8. Tomorrow they might put a 1.9 and still call it 1.0. And in that version, it might have the fucking nefarious shit.
Yeah, so like the reason that shit's encrypted is probably they don't want to let you see what this thing's gonna do next or what it's capable of doing next, right?
Quite possibly, yeah.
I found another one that was signed by Scion Computer. Same MD rules as on.
Was it another nefarious piece of software?
A mesh agent.
Mesh agent? Interesting. That's fucking bad. That's so bad.
What's a mesh agent?
Well, a mesh, it'd be a network of multiple computers connected, you know, to each other like a mesh. So, you know, like imagine between you, me,
so it's like a botnet agent, basically.
Quite possibly. Yeah, coin miner. It definitely is. Yeah, Luma Stealer, ConnectWise.